Hi, I hope that you're having a good day today, and that if for any reason you're not, that you take the time to pause, to breathe, and re-energize. Welcome officially to this space of conversation. Today, I want to ask how many of your families have been impacted with mental health issues during this pandemic? Pandemic has certainly put us to the test as communities and as families. The many pressures are forcing us to change our ways of approaching many aspects of our lives. And today, specifically, I want to begin a conversation about how it is pushing us to approach mental health. Sadly, very sadly, I come from a place where asking for help because of mental issues or even emotional intelligence issues is seen with some sort of suspicion and carries the stigma of not being sure of ourselves, of fearing away from responsibilities, anger, and the fear of the crazy cuckoo stigma. But today, more than ever, we must approach mental health with seriousness, frankness, curiosity, and compassion. Just for the sake of being redundant, these words are big and serious. How much do we really know about mental health? How frank have our conversations been about how to handle life pressures, mental illness, and how much do we honestly spend taking care of ourselves mentally? How prepared are we to deal with the many challenges that caring for our own mental health, knowing and transforming ourselves put in us and our family? And how are we truly loving and helping others in their journeys through their own coping? Are we pushing stuff under the rug because it is too troublesome to talk openly about it? If we are pushing it under the rug, are we lifting the rug once in a while to try and talk about them? If we are approaching it, how are we talking about it? Are we dictating what is right and wrong and expecting others to follow suit? How is that working for us? Or how is that working for you? Are you opening up the conversation? Is communication being effective? How do we do after talking if we talk? Are we analyzing these conversations after we have them? Are we jotting down the positives and the negatives? What are we giving more importance to? What is staying with us? Is what's staying with us working for us? If yes, how can we get more of this or nurture this? And if no, how can we make it better? I know these are big questions, and we would definitely need more time to just flesh out what this means concretely. But these are important questions to be asking ourselves and others, especially now. We are under a lot of pressure, and it trickles down to our families and ourselves, and we must protect what is ours in healthy ways so that we can truly be resilient if even more difficult times arrive. And I know that it is difficult to imagine things to be worse, but they definitely can. And the more we prepare ourselves for those moments in the present, the easier it will be today and in the future. We can certainly spend time, if you want, discussing things. We can do and specific scenarios of different approaches we can take in all our relationships regarding mental health and mental illness. And I exhort you to ask yourself, how are you when it comes to mental health? How is your family? What are you and them struggling with? And once you have those answers, come back and initiate a real conversation. I can assist you and your family in having real conversations, in understanding one another, and truly listening to what each other is expressing. There is always more love to give, more compassion, more forgiveness, and more vulnerabilities to embrace, while also nourishing ourselves with our own sources of light and love. If you have liked this video, share and comment. Share your questions and your comments. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Want me to be your coach? Get in touch with me. Allow yourself the opportunity to dig deep, discover, find clarity, take action, and keep on living. Thanks for joining and listening. Remember that you are worthy. Do evolve and live being.